we're back. Welcome, my lovely viewers at home, to a very special episode of Austin Underground, your favorite artist's favorite TS TV show.
We know because they just sent us a really extravagant basket, but don't worry about that. We're your hosts. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Ari, and we are very excited to present In the Mood for Love, the 2025 Valentine's Day special, featuring our trademarked and certified love expert, Val.
Woo! Hey! Whether you're in love, in the dumps, or somewhere in between, we're here to talk about love and music in all its many forms.
So unlike The Cure, you can forget about Friday, because this Tuesday night we're in love. Roll the intro.
You're watching Austin Underground.
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 And you're watching Austin Underground.
Well, our big story this Valentine's Day is a culmination of the feud, dare I say, escalating acts of mutual begrudgery out of love between Kendrick Lamar and the rapper formerly known as Drake. Why FKA, you ask? Well, after the halftime show by Lamar, I don't think Mr. Aubrey Graham from Toronto could ever possibly return.
Amen. Lamar had a cymbal-laden performance featuring 100 backup dancers forming a game controller, splayed bodies, and a divided American flag. Appearances from Sam Jackson as Uncle Sam, SZA, and a well-timed cameo from Serena Williams rounded out the halftime show. Kendrick ended the feud once and for all, though maybe we'll see an enemies to lovers arc, and delivered a powerful thesis statement on the country we live in at the time. You love to see it. Love to see it.
Love. In other news, the rap group Death Grips has appeared to have broken up, confirmed by the band's producer, Andy Morin. The group hadn't released anything since 2019, and fans were hoping for an update from Limbo, but it seems relations have soured since.
In other news, Ed Sheeran had an impromptu gig in the city of Bengaluru in India, shut down by police as he played Shape of You in the street. Local officials say the cops weren't aware of Mr. Sheeran's identity, but come on, we're in 2025. I don't think we need to hear Shape of You any more than necessary. Lock him up.
And in a follow-up to last week's Grammy Awards, a number of artists have supported a fundraising effort started after Chappell Roan's acceptance speech for Best New Artist, in which he called out the music industry to provide better conditions and care for artists, and for those like her who've been dropped by their record labels.
Since the initial backlash from a top industry exec, funny, right? Industry exec, Roan challenged the exec to match her $25,000 donation to a fund for struggling artists, which Noah Kahan and Charlie XCX have since matched. Let's hope more artists take up the cause, because we love to see it.
Moving on now to our first panel of the night, we all know first dates can be scary. You're trying to learn about someone for the first time while seeing if they feel the same way about you. They don't.
It's all about chemistry, really. And what better way to find that out than by comparing music tastes?
Well, there's always the chance you play the wrong thing and mess with the vibe. Never again will I be sharing my favorite Mongolian throat singing clips until at least the second date.
That's third base. Here to play a little game of first date songs with some red and green flags are Anna, McKenna, Callie, and the love expert, Val!
Hey AUers! For this panel, we had all of AU Nation put their red flags and green flag song to be played at a first date in this box, and we're going to shake it up and judge everybody. I'm Anna.
I'm Callie. I'm McKenna.
And I'm love expert, Belle. I know that's right. All right, our first song is When You Walk Away by Five Sauce. Nobody knows it.
I do, and I'm singing it in my head.
Think about it. Is it good?
I mean, it's good because I love that song.
I mean, I'm really not
It's an
tuned in like
unreleased,
that.
so that's definitely a green flag.
Unreleased?
Like, if you know unreleased Five Sauce, like, you have my heart immediately.
I think unreleased, like, low-key I'll be tuning into unreleased, but I think unreleased is, like, it says something morally bankrupt about a person. So I'm gonna go red flag.
Really?
Support your artist, guys.
You know what? I'll go green flag. I love experiencing something new. You know what I mean? I'm not really tuned in Five Sauce like that. So.
And I go green flag because I love Five Sauce so much, and I have tuned into the unreleased.
The only person I listen to unreleased is Lana. And that's serious.
All right, the next one we have is Dance Monkey by Tones and
No,
Please don't play that in the car with me. I will get out.
that's a hard no.
I think that's like unanimous. No one's ever gonna like say it's a green flag.
Like why?
That's NPC music.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
absolutely.
agree.
Next we have Lover, You Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because who are you thinking about?
Right. I feel like if it's a straight guy, I'm like, oh, that's suspicious because you're just trying to like entrance me.
No, exactly.
I was saying red flag for a similar reason, just because I feel like a specific type of person plays that song because they want to impress you, and it's like it's not impressive. You should have played something else, like the the one at the end of the album.
Yeah, and it's the thing, like Jeff Buckley, I mean, not that song isn't good, but he has so many good songs.
That's
Why
what
are we
I'm
going with that one?
I would say green just because I do love that song, unfortunately.
It's never over. Then we have Jackie and Wilson by Hosier.
That's cute.
That is
I
very
like that.
nice.
That's cute.
Oh, okay. I was scared. That's
No.
definitely green.
That's a classic.
You
for that
can't say
album.
red to
It's just
Hosier
so
at all.
sweet. I'm like, wow, I like it.
Okay. Then we have Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
You know what?
I'm gonna say it's green flag because
Like,
they're choosing to be vulnerable
Like, that's
like
kind of
that.
fun.
And like Radioactive is low-key the best Imagine Dragons songs, considering all the rest are kind of a little bit like dumpster fiery, and there's no hate to them.
Wow.
I'm gonna go in the middle on this one because I think it depends on the context. If like we were laughing and it came from an inside joke, I'd say yes all the way.
Yeah.
But if it was like on your faves, on your replay Spotify, no.
On repeat.
It's on your repeat. No, thank you.
What are we doing?
All right. Next we have Beautiful Things by Benson Boone.
Oh,
Please don't play that man in my car
No.
or your car. I don't care if it's your car that we are in, but do not play that song.
I don't like it like that.
Y'all don't mess with that clip of him in Genius interview just singing it. These beautiful days of my life.
You know, you guys sounded exactly like
I
him.
heard that was like
Wait, is Benson Boone at the table right now?
I heard it was like the number one song of 2024, and I was like, who was streaming?
Like, no
I
one.
wasn't.
The crickets.
This one over here.
My mom was streaming. All right. Then we
Look
have
her
The
up.
Fame by Lady Gaga.
The entirety of the Fame on First Date is so crazy. I'm so with it.
And I would, yeah.
I love a Gaga moment. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
give the flowers where they're due.
All right. Then
Also
we have.
underrated from the album.
Sorry. Then we have What a Feeling by One Direction.
Oh my god.
Green.
Listen,
I love that song.
I love me
That
some One Direction. That's just
Anything by One Direction, as long as it's not like What Makes You Beautiful. It's like period.
Yeah.
I would have to agree
All right.
with that statement.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today. But keep sending your stuff our way, and we'll listen to it, and we'll judge you for it. Stay lovable, viewers, because we'll be back after this break.
Sometimes the line between lyrics of love and longing can be very thin and deep.
Right, who knows whether we are never getting back together
Now it's controversial.
is more about the breaking up or the getting back, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like Skinny Love has love in the title, and so does Love is a Losing Game. Well, maybe these aren't the best examples, but you know what I mean.
Here to play a guessing game of whether the song is a breakup or love song is Claire, VJ, Naomi, and the love expert.
Hey guys,
Hello, you.
I'm VJ.
I'm Naomi.
And it's me again, the love expert, Belle.
And I'm Claire.
We're playing a little game of broken up, in love, or it's complicated. Maybe we have a better name once we play it. We've got a couple of songs in here, and we're going to sort of judge the vibe of what we think the song is about most. First one we have Johnny by Faye Webster.
Johnny is definitely broken up. Like it's a retrospective like of the relationship. She's like Johnny, who was it? Was it you that said it? I'm
Johnny.
like like it's not like they're not together at least. That's my opinion. Are you guys? Do we have any dissenters?
Is it a little bit yearning? Is it a little bit in love too?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah.
I
wasn't
guess it is a
supposed
love
to be.
song. Yeah, so maybe it's complicated.
I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, good one.
Sorry guys. I thought.
Next we have Evergreen by Omar Apollo. Haven't heard this one.
I'm not familiar with Omar Apollo like that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not too damn.
Heard about the guy.
I'm an expert on love, not Omar
What's your
Apollo.
vibe telling you from him?
I feel like Omar Apollo's kind of like the romantic like vibe. He's kind of like, yeah, romantic, maybe a bit like sad stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't know much
Sounds
about any of
complicated.
this.
Should we get a vibe check from the crowd?
It's in love.
Oh, he's in love there!
These have answers apparently, so
Yeah.
sometimes we're wrong.
I'm 0 for 3 on this. Crimson and Clover by Tommy James or Jones?
That sounds tragic, man. Not
Crimson and
gonna lie.
Clover? We could just do it off the names. Yeah.
Let's-
Work it out.
Okay, I like that.
Work it out.
That's yeah, they're not together.
Crimson.
Crimson isn't with Clover anymore.
Okay, what is it then?
Okay. Girl, we just don't know.
You know,
I'm sorry.
We're the experts here.
We're failing the vibes, man.
Brooklyn Baby by Lana.
Brooklyn Baby.
Brooklyn
That
Baby.
Brooklyn Baby is in love. Don't play with me.
Okay.
It's very in love, but it's so complicated too.
It is a complicated, but
Hey, you know what?
she's in love.
We're on a
She's in
Venn
love.
diagram. We can put it in
In the
between.
middle, yeah, right there.
Next we have I Love You by Billie Eilish.
Okay, I feel like that's I love in love.
Yeah, but maybe it's an ironic title.
I have
Could
no
play that
idea. I'm sorry, guys.
Guys, you
I
get-
haven't been listened to like the
You pick some
last
niche
couple
ones
Billie
here.
Eilish.
Maybe that's. Is that it?
Everybody's freaking out, so I'm wrong.
Oh, God. Love Me Not by Raven Lene. Okay, I've heard this one.
Okay,
what do we think about this one?
I
This
do
one's-
love Raven.
Yeah. But this one is very much like a. He loves me not. He loves
It's
me.
complicated.
It is very complicated.
I feel.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with what your gut's saying at
I'm
this
thinking
point.
it's complicated.
As the two people who have listened to this song, I think it's
Well,
complicated.
You're the love expert.
Not the song expert, guys.
Sophia by Clara.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
complicated, right?
Yeah, complicated and broken up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Sophia is the prequel to Bags.
My Kink is Karma by Chapel Rowan.
Whoa.
That one's broken up for sure.
Guys,
Yeah,
do we even know?
broken up.
Love you too.
I think you do.
Because she's talking about her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Okay, does anyone know I Wish I Was by the Yvette Brothers?
You guys are too indie and niche. like
Yeah,
it's
like-
really
What's going on?
Maybe The Grudge by Olivia Rodrigo?
Ooh.
actually do not.
I'm trying to rack up
do
my
you know?
brain. I'm trying to rack up my brain right now.
We can make it
The
an
Grudge.
assumption.
You know, these
I
are really
feel like it's
complicated.
gonna be-
Oh, that
I'm
one's
gonna
sad?
say
I
complicated.
think it's
sad.
probably
I
like
think
the, it's
so.
complicated and broken up because maybe it's like a grudge. It's like, oh, I have a grudge,
You know
like
what?
because
We
I
don't have a
love.
lot
It's been a while since I've heard that song. It's been a while.
I'm not tuned in.
Oh, Love is a Laser Quest by Arctic Monkeys. Yeah,
Okay, know her. I would.
I know
Have
that one. That one's like complicated, and maybe it's in the middle actually.
I think it's in the middle of it's complicated.
Oh, first of all.
That's fuck. Where would you put it?
It's the most devastating breakup song in the world.
Okay, I didn't listen to the lyrics.
But it's also like complicated. Come on, guys.
Maybe the lot. Do we have time? Let's have it. Okay. We got Hold Up by Beyonce.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
I think Hold Up is the most complicated. Like, well, it's actually not the most. There's definitely more guys. We listen to Lemonade, but like Hold Up is very complicated to me, just in context.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
feel
a
like
lot
we're
of,
choosing. Where's
no,
Love,
no, no.
guys?
This
Can't so no love with SZA.
Brooklyn Baby by Lana.
Again. Brooklyn Baby. Let's do Brooklyn Baby 2 is in love.
Okay.
Because
we had it.
my
We had
argument,
twice.
my argument here
Yes.
is definitely that like, okay, she's in love.
And, you know, we're in love, and we're in love with the host. We're going to send it back there.
What are you gonna do about it?
You need to cut it. Staying on the topic of love and hate, some of the best albums in music history have come from bands with tumultuous relations between their members.
Totally. I'm thinking Fleetwood Mac, ABBA, No Doubt, even the Marias more recently. So much heartbreak, so much good music to listen to.
Here to play a little game called Death and Romance is Liv, VJ, Anna, and the love expert, Belle.
What's up? It's VJ. It's me again, love expert Belle.
Anna.
And Liv. And we're here to talk about breakups and just relationships in general
In bands.
Yes. A lot of bands have members that have dated. A lot of bands have members that have dated and then broken up and then made really good music about it, whether they stay together or not.
Real.
Who wants to start off?
I'd like to start with the most impactful band that had a relationship in it, ended, and then stayed together and still made music. I'm of course talking about No Doubt.
Oh.
No Doubt is like Tony Cole, the bassist of No Doubt, was briefly dating Gwen Stefani. We know Gwen Stefani, she's the lead singer of No Doubt, plus she's Gwen Stefani. Now married to Blake Shelton, he ruined her music.
Really?
I'm not really gonna, I can't elaborate on that, you know what I'm talking about. But No Doubt, their entire, after, I think it's literally post-Tragic Kingdom, or even mid-Tragic Kingdom, it's the breakup songs are amazing. Ex-Girlfriend, off of Return of Saturn, literally actually being about Tony Cole is crazy.
Did Don't Speak come from that as well? Or was
I
that
believe Don't Speak is also.
because that's a classic.
And so they were in the band together the whole time.
They
no one
were.
left.
Wow.
That's good.
Just making music in the studios.
That is
In this
good.
too.
Do you want to introduce yours?
Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about Larry Stylinson, famously known the ship of Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles from One Direction. So their relationship was never confirmed, but the timeline that I have in my head is that they fall in love during X Factor era and all through Fetus era. Then there's the cake moment, which is they're doing this concert and it's I think it was Louis' birthday, and they get cake all over themselves, and apparently Lou was just acting a little too leaning one way, and so the next day he gets flown out to Simon Cowell's office in LA by himself. They have a talk. Louis comes back, never the same. Then then the relationship is weird, but the ship is still there. And for years and years and years, we have bondage bears, gate. We have so much evidence. We just have too much going on. And then there's periods of time where we can tell that they are not together anymore, and that's really heartbreaking. And in the interviews, there's times where they're crying and they're trying to play it off. I'm 99% sure the other band members were trying to help them hide it because
That's why Zayn left.
right, yes, no, yeah, exactly. It's definitely part of it. I think it was just a mental and an emotional toll on all of them, and Niall saw everything, poor baby.
My college thesis paper is actually about parasocial fan relationships.
And that was brought up why. and I'm confused why you brought that up. I'm confused why you brought that up. I'm just stating facts.
We're gonna schedule something.
Okay, bring this back.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Maybe a more recent example, where I thought you were going, was the Marias.
Well, the Marias are a modern day No Doubt.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
so who's dating in the Marias? I'm
Okay,
not
so it was
familiar.
Josh, the drummer, and then Maria, the Maria.
Okay.
And they were dating, I think they started as a duo, so it was just the two of them. And then they released Cinema in 2021, and then in the middle, this and Submarine from 24, they broke up. And there's a lot of counseling that went into them, even because if you listen to the lyrics on that new album, it's
Plus,
devastating.
Super Clean Volume 1 and 2 were just Maria and
Yes.
Josh, which is crazy because it's also some of their some really great work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just gonna talk about the White Stripes. So I feel like it's classic example. And Jack White wouldn't be Jack White without Meg White because he has a stupid last name. So shout out to Meg White. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Honorable mention Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
honorable mention
mention
ABBA.
Oh, yeah.
Honorable mention Japanese Breakfast, even though they're still together.
They broke up?
No, they're still together. I'm just gonna say. I think it's a good example of love. I think it's a great example of love.
Who are the great examples of
That's
that?
beautiful.
No, I'm good. Okay.
Well, back to the host.
Wait, for panel, guys.
Wait. Calm down.
Do we have time?
We have time.
Oh, okay, fine. I gotta read an excerpt from, perhaps the greatest music breakup or, love letter in history. The Alex Turner love letter to Alexa Chung. I wrote this down for you guys. All right, ready? Zoom in on this.
Pull in.
No.
My mouth hasn't shut up about you since you kissed it. The idea that you may kiss it again is stuck in my brain, which hasn't stopped thinking about you since, well, before any kiss. And now the prospect of those kisses seems to wind me, like when you slip on the stairs and one of the steps hits you in the middle of the back. The notion of them continuing for what is traditionally terrifyingly forever excites me to an unfamiliar degree. That was Alex Turner's love letter to Alexa Chung.
Tears.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And now back to the hosts.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to unhear VJ saying that. But anyway, don't let it break your heart. We've got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Or will we? Whoa! We're the new hosts.
That's right. The others had to get a room, if you know what I mean.
No, we're all in the same studio. They're over there.
Just play along. We're having our Valentine's Day special.
Well, okay. They got a room, I guess, but they'll be back. Anyways, we got a special cozy corner for you tonight entitled To All of the Songs I've Loved Before with Liv, Christian, and our love expert. Wait, no. Oh, they're not in this panel. Just Liv and Christian.
I'm sad we don't have our love expert, but maybe we can do a service to them.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Liv.
I'm Christian, and we're going to be talking about all the songs we've loved before.
Mm-hmm.
This is our love letter to my middle school self.
Mm-hmm. Which we have a couple in common, so
yeah.
I feel like...
Do you want to start it off?
Sure. First, I think we should talk about Marina, who's actually the first artist I took pictures for with AU.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My friend saw her in Dallas one year, and I was so jealous. It was like the year before she flopped, unfortunately.
Love and Fear?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
It
wasn't... Yeah, it was no fruit.
It was no fruit.
Yeah.
I think that she just burned, what is it called, like burning fast and...
Yeah, on both ends or whatever.
Yeah, like she was really hot with, like, in the charts,
Yeah.
with like Melanie and Lana and that whole like Tumblr era, and that really soaked into like the grain of who I am. Like that is in the fiber of my being is like Tumblr 2016,
Prima Donna
2014.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think she was like the original Chapel. Like she never wanted to be that famous.
Oh.
And she was
That
like,
is true, yeah.
I'm happy with like this level of fame. I don't want to be Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
And then she just like stopped making music for a while. Like, didn't she quit and then come back and like she never planned to make
Yeah.
music again?
Well, apparently I just saw a tweet. I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently she's coming back with a new album.
Okay. Redemption.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember because she like started like writing and she was like, I probably won't make music again. I'm gonna write a book.
Yeah. What's your favorite song by her?
I think what's it called? Radioactive off Electra Heart. When you're around me, I'm radioactive.
I don't know. Mine is I wanna be a bottle blonde.
Oh, Teen Idol.
Teen Idol is like one of the best songs of this like century,
It
I
really
think.
is.
It like speaks to so many
Yeah.
young
It's
girls like
beautiful.
me.
Power and Control also.
Power and Control.
From Electra Heart.
Electra Heart.
I-
Electra Heart is such a good album. Like the title track is so good. We need to stop talking about Marina though. We have to
Okay.
get
Okay. And Fruit is just
Fruit,
an amazing song.
yeah.
Like she has a lot of range, I would say. I would say
Yeah.
her whole first album is so different, but anyway.
Well, speaking of like the whole triad of 2014, I think Melanie Martinez. I'm gonna out myself and say that I still listen to her sometimes.
Really?
Just because she like.
I still listen to Marina sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
But Marina's Marina.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. It's just like connecting with literally an inner child because she has like I don't know. She's weird. Melanie's weird, but like K through 12 really revamped my love for her. And then she did this Alien thing, and that's why I used to love her. And now
I
don't.
never really listened to K through 12, but I was a Crybaby fan.
Yeah,
when it came out.
Crybaby was really good.
Yeah.
Who else?
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco.
I was a really big. I still am a Ryan Ross fan to this day.
I'm not.
Just not a Brendan Urie fan. But like, I'll love Ryan Ross forever, whatever he's doing.
Wherever he's at.
Pretty odd.
Who
You
else?
Can't Sweat Out. Two of the greatest albums of all time.
Yeah.
For middle schoolers.
For middle schoolers with nothing to do. Trying to think who else.
I was a big MCR fan.
MCR.
Yeah.
I wasn't super on that kick because their music kind of scared me, and like the people that listened to it did.
I was emo.
But yeah, I think I was wannabe emo, and I would listen to a lot of Nightcore.
Yeah.
I want to do a panel about Nightcore because that is some real. The Take a Hint Nightcore remix. That is a song I
Take a
used to
Hint
love.
like from Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Okay.
But anyway, on that embarrassing note, let's send it back to the. Oh, actually no, wait. Back to the other panel.
I've loved so many good songs and so many poorly aged ones as well. Time may change, but my deep adoration for Mambo number 5 never does.
Hey, look, the old hosts are back.
Right, and our last panel of the night is appropriately called Pillow Talk with Bella, Ari, Molly, Callie, and who else but our own one and only love expert Belle.
Oh my God. I think this love expert has talked enough. Belle, get out of here, you crazy dog.
All right, but my expertise will always remain.
It's our turn now.
So, hi guys.
You kind of crazy seeing you here.
Crazy seeing you here,
That
yeah.
isn't quite the predicament.
I know. So, do you guys want to talk about some of your Pillow Talk songs?
My pillow talk songs?
Okay, can I start us off? Okay,
Yeah.
I would say this is like an overtly, freaky one. Let's just say this one, Anytime, Any Place, Janet Jackson.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, she's singing it for us.
Okay. I like the rendition. Acapella.
Really sets the mood, you know.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Second, I thought of Under Your Spell by Snow Strippers. Like,
Those
you
are
keep me
nice.
under your spell. I don't know the lyrics of this part. But Under Your Spell, come on. I feel like that's kind of like, it's a little freaky.
Yeah, we know what we're doing there. Yeah. Okay. I didn't really know how to prepare for this panel, but I was like, okay, wait, what's the first song that comes to mind? And I have Cinderella by Mac Miller. Love it. It's a classic. And, just how can you go wrong? You know what I mean?
Very nice, very nice. And mine is Love to Love You, Baby by Donna Summer.
Exactly.
2 minutes of her moaning on the track.
Would you like to go back down the line?
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, something I was just talking to Ari about. I want to feel like it's a soundtrack, if that makes sense. Not overtly, necessarily, moody. But, so for that reason, I would say Crimson and Clover.
Yes!
You stole mine!
Nice.
You stole
Okay,
mine!
well, then I'll do different. Loving You by Minnie Riperton.
Very nice. Very nice, very nice.
Okay,
It's very good when you have similar songs.
We're on the same wavelength.
We're on the same
We're on the
wavelength,
same
yes.
wavelength. Okay, my next one is Baby Let Me Kiss You by Fern Kenny. And the lyrics are like, come on, let me do it to you. Let me kiss you, baby. I love that song. I think it's kind of
Beautiful. Very on the nose.
and the rhythm, it's like jazzy and like R&B-ish.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That part.
If we really want to get in the mood, feel the vibes out, I have In a Good Way by Faye Webster. I think it's very.
That's cute.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Well, we had the same song, so I think I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna get it a little bit more hot girl, if you will. Let's put some Meg in there.
Okay.
Let's just do.
Wow.
We'll just play for the hotties, and we'll just let that whole that whole playlist go for the hotties.
Dang. That's a crazy vibe.
Keep up the pace, you know what I mean?
There's like diss tracks on there too.
Well, yes.
You know what? You could get down for that.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
guess you in some kind of mood. Okay, in my same kind of vibe, Sea of Love by Cat Power.
Oh, I love it.
Like, my heart. But yeah, I feel like, yeah. Not even say too much.
Okay, kind of like to slow it down a little bit. I have Religion by Lana Del Rey. Like, you're my religion, you're how I'm living. I think that speaks for itself a little bit. It's very
That part.
coded.
Okay, I have Only in My Dreams by the Marias. I feel like it kind of goes with like the Faye Webster song I mentioned earlier, but just, I don't know, it's such a lovely song. I love listening to that song at night specifically. So.
We're going to be crying.
You know what? It's going to be a wonderful, beautiful time.
And then our love expert, Vel, said I had to say, who am I saying?
You gotta say Angel by Massive Attack.
Oh my gosh, I had that one on mine.
Very nice.
That's a
very
really
nice. Well, there you go.
Bev.
Who else should I say? I didn't think I needed more than this, to be honest.
Think of a real
One more song?
Can I?
Yeah,
You
let's
go
down
for
the line, go down the line.
The First Taste by Fiona Apple.
Oh,
Hello.
so good.
Give me a okay, let me not.
Did you guys say Would You Mind?
Nobody said that. But
Would you mind?
Cupid.
Oh, come in, Cupid.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
Would You Mind by Janet Jackson.
Beautiful.
We all know that.
Did you not say that?
Boom.
Said anytime, any place.
Oh,
but
okay.
Jenny
Oh,
Jackson.
Nasty by Janet.
Come here,
Freaky
Cupid.
legend.
Come on, Cupid.
Scooch on in.
Janice Jackson is like the most
Janice Jackson.
freaky. Janice Jackson. Janet Jackson is like the freakiest person on.
Your wings.
Okay, but now she was my pick by Janet Jackson.
Well, I'm saying Strawberry Bounce by Janet Jackson also.
We can get everyone into camera. Everyone get in the camera.
Latoya's pretty good. I'm not gonna
Latoya,
lie.
yeah.
Arguably, I saw on her Spotify, arguably the least talented Jackson.
Yeah, that's it. She
But
hadn't
very
even- Okay. Anyway.
Your feathers
Sorry,
in my
my
mouth.
Wow.
Well, all right, everyone.
I think this says a lot about us.
Yeah.
It says a lot about a person.
Through their music taste, through the music that they, the freaky music.
Well, I'm getting kind of sleepy,
I'm
guys.
getting sleepy too.
It's afternoon time, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
Back to the host.
Good night.
Well, that's all from us lovebirds tonight. But no matter how your Valentine's Day looks, viewers, remember we love you, and that's enough.
And you can find our written content on our beautiful austinunderground.org webpage and our lovely social media content and live streams at Austin Underground on everything.
We'll be back next week, but in the meantime, stay lovable. Bye.